Hey man, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy back again. What I gotta clean all this. This is man in video, man. OG Almighty video. Let's get straight into it. Talk about the 2K26 builders. We get gameplay next week. I might release this next week. I don't know. But everything I already recorded. I gotta get it out. So y'all see double up on that. Okay, cool. You feel me? Subscribe on we need 30 more to 3,000. Let's get it, man. Let's go ahead. Subscribe to OG Almighty on your way.
Say good energy don't mean like it's not even to say fake it, but it's like make sure you're trying to force your mind. Like even if you knew like something was bad, force your mind to be in a no, I'm gonna be in a good vibe. Not pay attention to negative vibes, not pay attention to petty shit. Life's too short for that. And waste time to fill yourself up with all these negative thoughts, negative mind states. For what? Because of who? It's your own reality. Like when you wake up, you're in your own body, bro. Remember that. Everybody was freaking out over taller players becoming a little bit more valuable or more reliable in NBA 2K. Now, in recent 2Ks, people do not understand taller players were very, very powerful. Taller players were just not the meta because smaller guards had the better combos, the better dribble moves, the move faster, just the more secure shots. It didn't mean that a sweaty player couldn't go on a taller player and cook up on him. It just wasn't the norm. You understand? When we play video games, most video games have metas. Call of Duty, meta. You'll see, I'm watching the pro players play right now in Call of Duty because I've been on Call of Duty recently. The pro players use one sub, one AR. And there's multiple guns in the game. So it just lets you know that there's, I don't know if it's gaming companies or is it just the people? Is it just as the people, we being testers, we're really figuring out what works the best? Is that the case?
Yeah. Cause same Call of Duty, he's just getting into it, but I've been playing Black Ops 6 since the game came out, since both the betas. If you remember in the beginning of the game, you was able to use every gun. Well, not every gun, every AR, every SMG. I think he was able to use snipers, right? No. But I know for facts, every AR, every SMG. We test the game when everything gets cleared up, that's when they start taking out. So that's when we got the GPR, the AMEs, and then the Jackal and the we had the C9, but they took that out. I think it's the C9 and the KSV, or did they take the KSV out and leave the C9? It was one of them, because I don't play that no more. I hit Diamond and got cleaned up off of there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's us. They make the game. We figure out what's broken. So when 2K26 come around, builds, we finna find out what's reliable, what's not. We finna find it out all. The good players are the players that don't really care. They not gonna care to know if something's really good in the game. So we gonna test the game out and we gonna know what's good. Not off the bat. Remember, this is the first. I think it's the first to actually have 7 days. I think one time we got like 3 days early, but this is the first 2K where we got a whole week before release to get it. So by the time the game actually come out, the players that gonna pay this just the $70 just to get it on that the 5th, y'all gonna have all the knowledge that we had since we've been playing the game. You know what I'm saying? So it is really us. They make the game. We figure it out. We dissect it. All right, this the best. This the best. This the best. You can use this. Use this. Use this. And go on from there.
Same thing with 2K. Like, are we figuring out honestly what really works the best, or are we finding one person finds the best? What you want to call it? Cheesy, glitchy movement, best advantage. That's the best where we can use the best advantage, and then starts to utilize that advantage. But that's not the case because sometimes we've seen other people come with different styles and get it done. Maybe a meta is just like, you know, like a direction book, you know, maybe it's something like that. Like the Bible. Everybody uses it differently though. You know what I mean? Everybody reads it differently, understands it differently, looks at certain passages differently. I want you guys to watch this clip right here. This is Swante, I believe, playing NBA 2K20. And I want you guys to look at the movement.
Ooh, man, look how, bro, this look how fast the game is. Hopefully, that's 2K16, and they did take off 16 in the little roadmap picture. Hopefully, the game just like 16 with the movement and the fastness of the game. Hopefully, it's just like this. Of course, different games, different mechanics, different scenery, different gameplay, but hopefully it's as fast as this game was.
If we're playing NBA 2K25 right now, right, and they made us have whites in NBA 2K25, this is damn near the same thing. When you look at him move right here, you can't say this doesn't look realistic.
Look at the Curry slide.
There's no, oh my
and this
God.
Is, bro, they gonna look at, bro. When somebody mentioned this game of dribbling and they show you the dribbling, they gonna show you the dribble guys, the ones that really, really understand. They're not gonna show you what some of them will. Shout out the ones that is. But the niggas that know how to really dribble in that game, they gonna show you all the canceling and all that. But when it comes to why is he doing the little glide shit across the court, when it comes to actually how the gameplay flowed to 16, the shit was just beautiful. And I'm talking about day to day. We ain't talking about, it was only a few niggas. I think it was like a handful of niggas that know how to really, really ISO back then. Like really, really ISO. I think it's like 50 niggas. Some of the other hundreds of thousands of players, they know how to do a little bit, but not a lot of it. But when it came to like the natural gameplay, the shit was just fast, snappy, control. Sometimes you will run out of bounds, I ain't gonna lie. But it was just fun as hell.
2K, y'all gonna hear it here first. The real truth from the real OG. Many of people watch me, many of bigger creators, they watch me. Until I get into the algorithm, it'll be over. Then I'll just be the grandmaster, giving out all these crazy gems and breaking down companies to y'all. They are using the same moves. Okay. You see that Curry slide right here? Look. Look at this.
Hesitation. Curry slide. You know that move was deadly as hell in 21. That's all niggas was using in 21. The Curry slide. So I think the Jamal Crawford behind the back is in 2K25. It's in 25. It's just in Anthony Edwards behind the back shit. But his shit garbage. So like, come on, they using this exact same animations, bro.
The Curry slide has forever been in 2K, and they really try to paint it as they give us something new. When this Curry slide is way more smoother, the combos are way more easier chained. You can look at this and tell the combos.
Like this, how I want dribbling for 26. Like this,
look at that move he just did back to his left. I'm not gonna make it seem like you can't do stuff like this in 2K, but you can tell you had to have good read and reaction timing to keep up with defenders in a game like this. You couldn't just get the automatic, oh, you're sticking to the player at a bump, or you're just going to stay there, or you're just going to make them wall up, bump them up. You could really tell in this game when you did certain moves to get away from a player, if he wasn't really on you, you're
killing crossover. Green.
Clear, just based off of that move right there, I see him do. Now, this is just a part of swift dribble movement that 2K has touched and took away. The left to right movement, how you seen him dribbling, right? We're going to go back to regular speed. When you see him doing regular dribble moves like this, boom, 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 boom. He shoots a white. He does that same combo. And that's one thing I want you guys to understand too. It was way easier for players to do some of their favorite moves. Way easier. Without you getting sucked into a different move, or you did the wrong move. That happens a lot to people on 25.
Yeah.
Doing the wrong
way
moves.
Easier. I'm here.
No way people can look at this and say it's not realistic. Even the jump shot stuff just looks more smooth. It looks more smooth. Imagine them touching this up. We had many of players complaining about the builders. Saying 25, oh my God.
There's something wrong with my damn.
Now, many of people are already starting to complain because back then when players was able to move a little bit more smooth or do a lot of the repeat a lot of moves. Like you could repeat just doing a moving crossover, going up the court like with ease. You could do it now, but it's like it's certain things you have to do. It's no more just flicking the stick up one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it took certain aspects away like that to slow down the dribbling. And they see they're wrong. Now right here, OG has gameplay.
Good fucking pass.
OG has gameplay, right? from NBA from NBA 2K19. And when we're looking at this game, this is a 6'10 shot creator I'm on. Dressed like KD, Golden State. I've been doing this. I've been playing like this before anybody. I'm the first person to be on a 6'10 build. I seen somebody recently comment on my video said, nah, Duke Dennis was the first. I'm like, what? Are y'all serious?
Duke Dennis was on the 6'11.
I've been using the 6'10 from since 2K17. Duke Dennis did not blow up in 17. Duke Dennis was trying to get collabs for me in 17. So people have to understand their roots, learn the history. Like, look how I'm moving on the 6'10 first of all. First off, I want y'all to look at that speed. This is the difference that we had. Look at the contest. You had to get up in somebody's grill. Like, there was nothing wrong with 2K when they had it at this point right here. Could have just expanded on things. Gameplay felt smooth. Look at this. Behind the back. That was the behind the back we had to use if we wanted to get up the court a little bit faster. Took away moves like that. Why take away that behind the back? That was just a nice behind the back regardless. For a PG, look. Why? They take away like great looking moves, replace them with try to put NBA moves. Bronze posterizer. Do you see how I have a bronze badge on people playing this game? I don't have on gold, limitless. You know what I mean? Look how the build dribbles. You can still see the limitations on the build. And they can still make the dribbling even more fancier on the build if they wanted to. It just make it less effective when it comes to ankle breakers. Look how I get through and utilize a Euro step. Acrobat on gold. You see how I get posterizer on bronze, but we get the acrobat badge on gold to be able to do layups because I'm tall at that height. You see how this game had that balance with
he can his ass bust. I'm gonna help that nigga.
Dude's not contesting, so he's making those greens, getting them out. Look at the spin. Look how I could dribble on the build. You can see it's way faster. Realistic play style always play like that. You can see the build's way faster than 25, 23. And they weren't OP to where it's like, oh, people need to patch these. You know, it was clear mismatches when you had the mismatch. But it wasn't nothing to where like people was like, oh, we need to patch these. Look how I'm walking up the court behind the back for the speed. Look at the move. Another behind the back. Oh my lord.
Looking like this
into a Euro.
This is great basketball right here. 25 is one of the worst basketball games ever. I ain't going. Because it promotes bad basketball. 25 is the only game where you see niggas get left wide open on the one-on-one court. Even 24 niggas was playing defense because you can hit shot after shot after shot. Even though them speed ups and slow downs just killing niggas. I ain't gonna lie. But 25 is, you can lead. He gonna miss regardless. He gonna miss one time. And it's bad basketball. I ain't what the fuck I'm saying. Bad basketball. So hopefully 26 gives us that better feel.
People talking about, oh, you're gonna have to time it with the meter next year when people see me using real player percentage on the floaters to avoid the RNG in the game. And I'm telling people like, bro, when they make us time hit next year, you think it's going to be super OP where it's going to be hard to time it? No, they're going to go back to reverting it, making regular layups more easier how it used to be. Dunking a little bit more skill. This is why they're saying the dunk is going to show the meter now. Like, trust me, I'm telling you, watch meter dunks not fly off that crazy unless you have the attributes and you're one of those new balanced builds that can get the crazy dunks.
That's one thing they gotta get right, bro. They gotta get it right. They gotta get them attributes right. 20 had the attributes right. Shooting is fucking. In 2019, he was a pure sharp. He making everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Because he was sharp. That's what you meant to do. They gotta get the attributes right. Lockdowns should be the only one that bit. Goddamn can bump it. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly. If you tone down the defense, now you're a little bit more slidey. You can't stop on a dime on the defensive end. You gotta use more of your speed, which is gonna make you it's gonna make you overextend all type of shit. Playmaking. You need to be able to dribble with a 65. I know a lot of players can, but I'm talking about realistically, it's just gonna be slower. You can still. One thing they need to do is at a speed boost minimum. But how you go up on either the speed or the ball handle, take out speed with ball, either implement them with the ones I just said, and then make it better. So you want to create you a build? I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
Guaranteed.
Join Planet Fitness.
Shit, boy. Y'all better learn y'all play styles, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Y'all better learn y'all play styles because it's gonna be hectic when you can't do everything on a bit. If you ain't getting if you not a guard, if you don't got a dribbling, you're not a guard. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting that ball.
They're gonna make layups back normal, where it's like, oh, even if you have to do time it with meter, I still see people timing with the meter now, having no problem. So I don't know why people are looking at that like that's the craziest news. The craziest news is the pace, the builds they give us,
look at that nigga whimper,
and how the builds are balanced and how the games play out. The lineups we see. Look at this lineup. Oh my god, man, this was beautiful. 2K. They need to do this again, bro.
Bro, make names matter. Like that's why I say, me personally, I hate the spider graph. I ain't gonna lie. It shows, it exposes your build on a higher level if you think about it. Because you don't gotta look at the name. All you gotta do is look at the spider graph. And he got this. All right, watch out for this. Yeah. When it was back to this, when it was just the names, you had I'm playing the shot cutter, so I know he's gonna try to a little bit fade. Oh, I'm playing the point for. He's gonna dribble, try to get past me, either kick the ball out or do a layup or a dunk. He can still shoot, so don't hold off on him. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave him butt naked, wide open. You know what I'm saying? Sharpshooter, do not leave his ass open at all. Lockdowns could shoot if they was good, so you had to test them a little bit to see what type of lockdown they was. If they was just a lockdown where they were there for defense, or can he time his jumper with that 65, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Make lineups matter, and I think hopefully 26 adding the tall guards back into the game. Or more, let me say more a little freer tall guards back into the game. I think they'll do that. Make lineups matter. Make you actually have different type of guard builds, different type of small forward, center builds, all that, bro. So hopefully they can do that.
Back the records, man. This was basketball. What is wrong? Like, yo, they really cared about the casuals too much, yo. Like, it really pisses me off so much, like how bad they cared about the casuals. Look at this. HBTK. He's a sharp shooting playmaker. I'm a pair shot creator. Slashing rebounder. Dude can't even shoot. These like lineups used to look like this in other different ways as well. Like I'm telling y'all,
still
bro,
winning
so
on top
mixed,
of that shit.
bro, and that gave 2K its regular flow, where people still could get on and enjoy the game. Even if you was a casual, you still could compete to a certain extent. You could still get your ass whooped by real good players, but you could compete in a certain way because the builds played out in a certain way. So most people, if they was playing bad, it was on them. Now it's like people could blame 2K so much for certain shit. RNG, oh this, that. Oh, my player's slow, I'm clunky. It's like people can blame 2K way too much. So now everybody thinks they gods now too. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I don't know why they went down that direction on thinking, oh, we need to let everybody be able to shoot. Dunk.
I want to speak on that too, bro. I think casuals is ruining all gaming. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? The only gaming I think casuals is not ruining is fighting games, because they actually take time to learn that game. It might be one or two characters, but they'll actually take time to learn that game. They play Mortal Kombat, say they like playing Kung Lao. Bro, they not finna. You know what I'm saying? They finna learn their character, get on here and there, actually learn the game, and when they get on the game, they're gonna be better every time, and every time they just don't play as much. 2K niggas, they get on, they start complaining, and then changes, unnecessary changes start happening. I hate that shit. Same with Call of Duty. If you play just Call of Duty, I know you straight ass. So you need to go back to that competitive. When the game is competitive, more and more people will have fun, but also make the game pleasing for the players that's not good. 19, 20 did that. Every other game did that. 22 did that. You can hit whites. You still play defense. You can green consistently.
Have a little bit of dribbling, handling. No. Get OG in there. I can show you how to make a big man build that's balance handle, where it's skill. You can still pluck him because people don't pluck Kevin Durant like that all the time in real life, but you could wall him up a little bit better, or you can just, I don't know, bro. It's certain ideas I can give them to where it's like, bro, you can make the gameplay look really good. Players that have way more like, come on, bro. You see, I could do my rhythm dribble. Used to have the rhythm dribble you used to be able to do.
Hey.
Does this look like it's too OP? Yeah. This has way more in the dribbling. Like I said, we have go-to shot stuff, but the dribble moves are slow on 25 for a 6'10". And once you start getting to the higher builds, there's certain moves that you can use and chain together, push crossover to be a little bit faster and do a little bit of dribble and stuff like that. Yes, but
it's still slow as hell. It's not natural.
They cut out a lot of what's the name? Look at the dunk. When you watching this build play right now,
it's cold as fuck on 19.
You're not seeing any over abused cheese. And I was dribbling on this build. I even have more clips where I'm doing a little bit more dribble moves and stuff like that. But I also played realistic IRL play style. You see this guy's has a burner on us right now in this gameplay. Even though I uploaded this, he's burning us up right now. But KD's gonna go and do what he has to do. Right?
He about to step. Wait a minute. Oh, my phone over there. Never mind. I'll do it later. Get that ball, y'all. Pass that motherfucker, little donkey. Hey.
Look how this build is playing right now.
Like, and hopefully with 26, hopefully they really tune in on that build diversity. Y'all know what I'll be always saying. If you hear constantly talking, when tall guards are meta, that means tall guards can play how they actually want to play. The game's way more fun. That means 7-footers are good. You know what I'm saying? 6'10 to 6'5. Even if the small guards that 5, whatever 5 they started off this year. I don't know if it's 5'9 or 5'8. But 5'9", 5'8", the 6'4", yeah. Every height is good. In this game, every height was good. 23, every height was good. The game was fun. You know what I'm saying? You need a fun game, and it's gonna get competitive just by that. Oh, I can play this shit. I can really play this shit. I can really do what I want to do on here. I can stomp on a diamond. I can have a taller sharpshooter. I can have a taller lockdown. And I mean, I'm not talking about no. I'm not talking about no, you know what I'm saying, or 85 ass 6'10". That's not a sharpshooter, my nigga. Talking about a 93, talking about a 95, some like shit like that. 6'10" lockdowns with 98. Come on now. Like, it just makes it more fun to what you can be able to see. You'll see different things. You won't be seeing the same builds over and over again. Like, come on now.
Takeover when you just have to press it. Look at that. I got the shot god. Turn that takeover on, baby. You watch this gameplay, you don't see no big man spamming cheese, nothing like that.
No series L2 cheese, even though we did have some shit like that in this game. We had pushing too. So when they took pushing out of this game, it made it way better. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, KD with the board. Watch, you don't see. Look at the spin. You see how the dribble moves get faster? Oh my lord. You see how the dribble moves get faster once you have takeover? This system was beautiful. Look at what I just did.
And the reason his dribbling got fast, if you was a playmaker or a point forward, your dribbling was already fast. When you got takeover, your shit was even faster. He a shot creator, so that means I want to say his shit is around, he's 6'10", 70. Plus, I'm gonna say 75, like 70. 79, somewhere around there. So when he got takeover, that shit bumped up to at least 80. And I think it was plus 10 in this game. So his mid range went up plus 10. I think his dribbling went up a little bit too. It was just way better because he was able to have more fun. And this is the game when we had double takeover. He a 96. So if he wasn't a pure sharpshooter, if he wasn't a pure shot creator, he would have probably had he would have had another take going crazy. This was takeovers over there taking over the goddamn game.
To the white. You know we playing, and whites back then was kind of like greens too in a way. Like every white wasn't like a bad white. You understand? We was just used to playing 2K that way. When if it was green or mist like 24, that's automatic green. See what I'm saying? Auto green. 2K tries to make it seem like, bro, they can't. This is the only time they have ever done this with this little RNG windows and made the shooting like where it's like, damn, you can't. you can miss time sometimes so they can lower the percentages. They're going to take that away and just say, hey, go back. They may change the settings in the rec or something. I don't know. Change it when you get to Pro-Am or something.
Yeah, they said it was going to, in your higher competitive modes, it's going to be green or miss. So I'm thinking for park rec, I don't know, because they could do it for the park too, in the theater and shit, to make it where it's green or miss. But in my opinion, from what Evan said, oh, it's gonna be green or miss for the higher competitive modes. I'm thinking stage. I'm thinking Pro-Am. I don't know if they do improving ground, and I'm thinking events because that's the higher competitive modes. Theater, park, rec, not competitive at all. It's just you're just playing games at that point. You know what I'm saying? So they can go to something like this and I'll be fine when I can consistently green. That's why a whole bunch of niggas like 2K20. It's not top 5, decent ass game. It did its role. It just, you know what I'm saying, we hated 20 at the beginning. But 20, bro, you can hit whites, but you can green consistently. That's simple.
And to make the shooting percentages go down. But I think they're just done with that. Period.
Fuck that is.
I think they ain't gonna never do that again with their game. Just make it green or miss skill. If you can't shoot, hey, you gotta practice a little bit or make a pair of sharp.
I think they going back to that.
That's just how it is sometimes in video games. You can't hold people's hands.
And I'm telling y'all, that's killing the game. Holding niggas' hands. Y'all see where Call of Duty is going. Holding niggas' hands gonna kill the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna kill the game. You losing the niggas you ain't supposed to be losing to. Some bullshit just gonna start happening. You just it's BS, like. But they go back.
Now,
kiss.
If you was watching early in this gameplay, you could see the build is dribbling slower. I don't know why we don't have this system in this newer 2K. Really pay attention to this, y'all, and I want y'all to really realize like how when they say, oh, some of our attributes is going up and stuff like that,
it don't feel
all it probably does is maybe make you get a random animation, heighten the chances of that. But it's not like this game where once your attributes go up, certain moves that PGs get, you unlock. It's like you get more in your bag.
Or you get faster. Like
it's like you unlock them for a bigger player. Look at this. I'm slowing it down. Yes. That spin got tighter. This hesitation gets tighter. That behind the back, I could do them a little bit faster. Look how I'm moving. Look, straight to a speed boost animation. Cross, boom.
Step back.
Escape. Look at the speed boost animation. When I was dribbling up the court, y'all, you wasn't seeing my body run that way. That's the difference. You wasn't seeing me launch that way. And if I don't have takeover, I can't even move like this. But once you get takeover, you can. Like, bro, this was gold. I don't know why they took this out. Look how I got.
Look, cancel that on jumping in the air. Oh my god, that's basketball,
bro. This is all we
can't even do no shit like that on 25. Yeah, nigga. You know, lag. Oh shit, I didn't even shoot that. You know what I'm saying? It's some dumb shit.
This is balance for big players. I didn't mind this. Like, okay, I could do my regular dribble moves without take, but once I get take, and they couldn't even
it's a different
say scratch it. Look how I do the hop step, y'all. We don't even have hop steps like these no more. Look at this. Swoop, bow, and he jumps. We don't even have the hop steps like these no more. Like where a little hesitation off it, like. A lot of things is like you can picture it in 25 because it's so slow. This game was so fast and reactionary, or when you're canceling out of stuff. Like really look at
you
this.
You had to be in your motherfucking.
I'm gonna let it go slow one time and then I'm gonna let it go fast so y'all can see like
this behind that bag.
Really, you could just have
right
a
here.
bag. The one
you see how you ain't run out of bounds.
Have certain badges, man. That used to be it. Look at this
behind the bag.
Watch this right into the hop step. Bow. Whew.
He jumping. Another step back. Oh, he went on a straight fade. Bounce back.
This too OP on a 610. No. Locks could clamp you up. There was all types of ways you could be stopped. I was just very skilled with this build. Very skilled and knew how to use it. You know how much people came on my YouTube comments telling me, yo, the build is trash, man.
Yeah, I'm glad he on that. Bro, find the build that works for you this year. Don't wait for meta. Because the meta, like this year, what was the meta? 6'4". I don't play 6'4". I play tall guard. Why would I play a 6'4" when I can just go play tall guard? You know what I'm saying? Find the build that works for you. Oh, 6'7" is a meta. Nigga, you've been playing on a 6'1" guard for the past 3 years. So why the fuck is you on the 6'7"? You don't even know how to move on that nigga. I got a comment. Hold on. He done talking?
I get to it. Use it. They don't know how to use this build. They didn't know like the 6'10" back then was a momentum build.
This.
Have to get in your momentum to really
behind the back again. Stop on the dime.
Look at it fast.
Oh my god.
Look how I'm moving with the takeover now.
Like, you see how smooth
Not
this game
OP,
is,
bro. They gotta bring something like this back. That's a real takeover system. You're really in a vibe to take over. You really felt like you could take over when you had your badge. It was a different feeling. Now it's like shaky, like, can I really? You know what I mean? So please, y'all, do not fear of taller builds.
Yeah.
We've been needing our credit back to be at that balance. They really took us out the game. If we can't use our builds in competitive to where it's going to be reliable or people's going to want to play with that build on a competitive level, like, come on now. They're not doing the game no justice. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah, but I got a comment, and I think I did like the comment. It's right, somewhere right here. Hold on. But this, look right here. Left my ass off. If you can't green, don't make a spot up. If you want to learn how to shoot, you got to make the high ones, and then as soon as you feel comfortable enough to go down, go down. I'm not telling you, oh, this that's your game. You spend your VC how you want. You spend it how you want. But I want y'all to win, bro. I don't want y'all to be, oh, they can't, my bills suck. They making me pay my extra money for bills. You playing a build that you're not used to playing. You're not good at this right here. You're a center. You can tell. I don't need niggas being on guards, and you don't know how to do it. At least a couple of dribble sequences. I don't need you on sharpshooter if you're not patient. I don't need you playing sharpshooter like you're the main guard. I don't need you playing lockdown like you're the main guard. I don't need my center, get the ball, bro, get the ball. Bro, we is in transition right now. What is you talking about? I don't need none of that. Learn your role and stick to it to the head, because I feel like 2K26, like I said, lineups is gonna matter. It's gonna matter. So you're gonna have to go crazy. Like me, I'm gonna create my 6'8" slashing type of slashing playmaker. Still gonna be able to shoot wide open. Not gonna be able to shoot contested shots. I know that for sure. And then still gonna be able to play defense. But my specialty, man, hey, if you need it, call me for the back doors. Or my guard is not performing right now. I give you the ball. Third option. You know what I'm saying? It's this. I can work a little bit, get to that rack, or I can stop, shoot a little midi. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you gonna leave me open at the 3-point line? I bet. Some shit like that. Learn your position, learn how you want to play, and then execute on that. You'll win way more games. Stop trying to do so much and do what's good for you. My dear Scott, like, share me.